Welcome to the Blue Sparrow Wellness Beginner Core and Cardio Workout. These exercises are intended for those with a sedentary lifestyle, those who are just beginning to exercise, or those who are recovering from illness and injury and have not been active for several months or years. They are intended to strengthen your core and larger muscles to form a foundation to build on. We will also add in a bit of aerobic exercise to have a balanced plan. After 2 weeks of the beginner plan, we'll gradually add in more exercises and longer plans to increase stamina, strength, and endurance. The whole workout should take approximately 25 minutes. You'll need a mat, some hand weights, 2 to 5 pounds, a 5-pound medicine ball, a resistance band, and a chair. For the 5-minute warm-up, you can march, jog, jump rope in place, do side steps, knee touches, torso twists with arms out, or a short walk outside on a treadmill or rebounder. I'll demonstrate each of the warm-up exercises, and you can mix them up however you'd like. First, jog in place, either on the ground or using a rebounder, which is a portable trampoline and is helpful in reducing impact on your joints. It's great for stimulating lymphatic flow. Next is the side step, where you just step side to side at your own pace with your feet greater than shoulder width apart. This is the low impact, and this is the higher impact version with a small hop to get the heart rate up. Next are knee raises. You'll just march in place with your opposite hand touching the opposite knee. Try to raise your knee as high as you can. For torso twists, stand with your feet greater than shoulder width apart and arms straight out to your sides and rotate your torso from side to side, standing straight. This will help improve spinal mobility. You can also opt to take a 5-minute walk for your warm-up. After completing your 5-minute warm-up, you'll move into the 1-minute core exercises. Conduct each exercise for 1 minute at your own pace. I'll demonstrate each of the following exercises. For crunches, lie flat on a mat with your feet resting flat on the floor, supporting your head with your hands. Contract your abdominal muscles and roll your shoulders off the mat as demonstrated. For a more advanced version, raise your feet off the mat with your knees bent to 90 degrees. For full extension squats, bend over, pick up your hand weights, raise them overhead, then squat and set the weights down, and repeat. You can use 2-pound, 3-pound, or 5-pound dumbbells, and you can pause between standing and raising the dumbbells overhead, or do the full motion fluidly. I'm demonstrating the same exercise from the front view and the side view. Make sure you keep your back straight when standing. For leg abductions, abduct your leg to the side for 30 seconds, then switch sides. You can do with or without a resistance band and a chair for support. For plank, I'll demonstrate the beginner plank using your knees, then the more advanced plank with your feet. Be sure to engage your abdominal muscles and try to keep your back as level as possible. This is an isometric exercise. You want to hold the position for as long as you can. You may opt to do 30 seconds of the beginner and 30 seconds of the advanced. For rear end raises, you'll place your feet flat on the floor, hands flat beside you for support, and you'll contract your glutes to raise your rear end and lower back off the mat as demonstrated. For medicine ball twists, sit upright, hold the medicine ball in both hands, touching the floor on either side of your hips with your feet resting on the mat. Try to keep your abs contracted. This also helps with spinal mobility and strength. For the more advanced version, lift your feet off the floor as demonstrated. For sit-down squats, you'll mimic sitting in a chair while doing simultaneous arm curls with weights. You may also opt to do this exercise without weights. You may use a chair and just sit and stand with weights if you find this too hard on your knees, or if you're recovering from illness, injury, or a procedure. For push-ups, be careful not to stress your shoulders. It's recommended that you start with knee push-ups. Try to keep your hands shoulder width apart and keep your elbows close to your torso. If you find this is still too much stress on your shoulders and elbows, you may opt to do wall push-aways with your feet about 3 feet from the wall. Lastly, you'll complete the workout with a 10-minute brisk walk or jog around the neighborhood, and you can use a treadmill or a rebounder instead. Just try to get outside as much as possible and do something aerobic for 10 minutes and then cool down as needed. We hope you enjoy this 25-minute beginner core and cardio workout. Please perform the exercises at your own pace. Avoid any exercises that cause pain and discuss with your doctor prior to beginning. If you do this workout 5 to 6 times per week for 2 to 3 weeks, you'll see definite improvements in your core strength and energy levels. Check out this article from Harvard Health on the benefits of a strong core. See the link in the description below.